Oh, here we are again now, and it's like no time has passed. Gazing out upon the sunset as it sinks into the night. Many times it seemed as though a given day might be our last. Face to face with certain death, it's somehow coming out alright. I don't think that we have any cause to lament, but there's quite a lot of thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent.
You all wake up the next morning. And I'm actually going to interrupt you immediately. I want to know your sleeping situation. Who was sleeping where? You all have enough room to be in tents, but you got 2 tents reserved for your party. Are you doing girls' night? Is girls' night happening, or
girls' night isn't bad?
Girls' night isn't bad, or is Harlock
it's
chilling?
Never bad. I mean, she's not sleeping, but she'll hang out.
Is it a wizard tent and then Wizard 10 and then Harlock watches Gregor not sleep also? Listen, this is important.
This is insomnia tent.
Gregor wouldn't really care.
Sure. Marcus probably not either, but Wizard Tent kind of sounds like fun.
Okay, so
I'll put a tranquilizer in Gregor and
okay.
The night before you're like, okay, so Wizard Tent sits up and you spend all night not only like You spend all night magically painting your nails, as is quality.
Don't forget about swapping ghost stories and planning rad wizard pranks.
You plan rad wizard you talk about robe fullness. You talk about hat quality. It's literally, you have a great night. Like, you have an awesome time with Inian.
Now, the proper range of magical staff height.
Neither of you uses a staff, but honestly, both of you were thinking about getting into them at some point. So
we both have strong opinions, also.
Of course. You spend the night chatting away. It's actually, you have a really good time with Inian. Meanwhile, in the other tent, Harlock, you don't sleep, and Gregor tries to sleep train, and when he looks away, you fucking blow dart him in the neck. And he goes down like a bundle of sticks.
Well, Gregor, are you ready for 12 hours of uninterrupted sleep?
Already asleep. Wow.
So you wake up the next morning, and Marcus and Inian are already outside, and they have fashioned makeshift staves from sticks that they found in the woods. And Harlock, you come outside, actually surprised to see the 2 layabouts up first.
Marcus has taped a like shitty shiny rock with a little bit of quartz in it to the top of his.
Inian has taped a frog to the top of hers.
Did you guys get up early to go find those sticks, or?
Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. What's to do? Yeah.
For the frog, we actually went down to the creek nearby last night, and we fell in.
We went frog fishing with our bodies.
Yeah, with our bodies on purpose. I really wish that we had found another frog, because you were right. I've got to be honest. I am now jealous of your frog.
It's fine. Listen. All I'm saying
all I have is this cool rock.
Yeah, no. If you'd settled for a toad, maybe everything would have been okay. But no.
Okay, a toad's a toad, but it's not a frog.
Yeah, I know. There can only be one frog wizard. It says it.
Is that true?
Looks back at you two. How did your night go?
Last night I found out that Gregor has very good veins for locating.
Wait,
Is that a frog on a stick?
Actually, you know what? That sounds... Oh, Gregor, are you okay? You have a bit of a, it looks like, is that a bug bite? Is that a bug bite coming out of your neck or something? There's a dart hanging there.
I feel woozy.
It might take a half hour for the effects to fully wear off.
Did you knock Gregor out with some sort of sleepy dart?
Yes.
Is he going to be, I don't know, unhampered today once that wears off?
Oh, he'll be fine. I know the exact half-life of the chemicals that I used.
Interesting. And why do you not use this on yourself to get a proper night's sleep?
Because I don't need to sleep.
You keep saying that, and I keep not believing you.
Have I become any less competent due to lack of sleep?
no, but just think about this. If this is your baseline with no sleep, with extreme sleep deprivation, that means you'll be even more competent if you just took a nap.
Yeah, but then I'd have less time to do things that I am competent in.
Ah, but you would be...
I'll give you a compliment.
Almost overhearing this ruckus, Mercy, you come out of your tent.
Oh, heavens. Is everyone all right? What is going on over here?
My body chemistry is off.
Oh no. It'll be okay, Gregor. Maybe drink a lot of water and do some squats.
Did you...
Mercedes, is it true that there can only be one frog wizard?
Well, if I had to guess, I think there's plenty of room for 2 frog wizards.
See?
I don't know. When I went to school, we only had one frog wizard.
You're the class frog wizard, you know? You just got the one.
Yeah.
It's like class president, but times 2.
Did they have to elect your frog wizard?
Yes,
same.
was. Yeah. No, we had an election. Also, last night the election was determined by who caught the frog first. Marcus, do you want the frog staff for a bit?
Oh, the frogs
No,
voted.
I don't want to take your frog staff, Annie. I want my own frog to put on my staff next to my rock. It's not important.
Mercy looks over to Harlock. I think it's important, especially with children, to make sure that they both realize how special they are. Don't take away the frog wizard.
Aw.
Yes, my little boogers.
No, you mixed the letters up. No, the G is in the middle. In the
Goobers. Boogers are something completely different.
They're dreadful.
Well, now I'm even more confused.
Oh, all right. Hold on. Harlock steps up. All right, my little goobers.
What is happening?
Even if there is only one frog wizard,
Is Hardlock talking to us? Are you talking to us?
Is this a dream?
every wizard is just as good and frogful.
Okay.
I think this is a dream.
This is weird, but I'm weirdly comforted also at the same time.
Would you like a half of a hug?
Oh, thank God. I thought you were going to offer half a frog.
I would also accept that.
Actually, that would be very logical to split the frog right down the middle.
Harlock?
Sorry.
No, actually, we should do it right in the middle, bisected. That way one of us gets the strong frog legs, and the other gets the frog face.
Yeah, I mean, but the problem is the frog face side is obviously the superior side.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, and I would get the half with the face, because, let's face it, that's just better.
I would love to interject for but a moment.
Why won't this dream end?
I think it would be wise if we didn't cut little creatures in half. Just a bold statement, but I'm going to stand by it.
Okay.
That spits in the face of pretty much all modern witchcraft, but I understand.
Maybe that's why I stick with what I do. Anyways, since everyone is awake, and Gregor, are you all right? I need to ask again. You seem to be, delusional, I guess is a word I could use.
It's Harlock's fault.
Someone put stuff in my brain.
It should wear off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Gregor. How do you feel?
I feel okay. I feel like I overslept a little bit.
Huh.
Harlock smiles.
Is anybody else sweating green?
I mean, only when I'm the frog wizard. He mumbles off to the side.
Well, that's horrifying. Anyways.
Yeah.
So, what's on the docket for today? What's the agenda?
Oh, heavens. Well, there are a multitude of options laid in front of us. We have the spear to investigate. We need to study the various samples we procured, as well as the glass that we were able to procure from the tower as well. There are many things that we could look into.
Okay. Do you have a science magic place where that happens?
I do.
You do?
Indeed. Oh, that's right. I suppose I only informed Harlock. My husband is a very talented alchemist and would most likely be able to help us greatly in our endeavor.
Oh, that's fantastic. Your husband sounds amazingly cool. I can't wait to meet him.
Well, thank you. I think he's pretty cool. But anyway.
I heard he's got an 8-pack.
Oh, God, I wish. But no, he focused on the brain. I focused on the body. So,
Oh, like an 8-pack, like in his brain wrinkles.
Mm-hmm.
oh, for sure. Oh, if his brain could lift, oh heavens. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. But not to mention, we also have a lot of information regarding, past transactions between different guilds. That stone you procured.
Yes, that's right. All of those records that we found.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. So, really, there are only two main directions we could go, and it really all depends on what you folks think is the most viable.
Inian's thinking on it a little bit. Well, it seems like we can't go wrong with approaching your husband, but at the same time,
The stuff with the merchantry is still important just to like the everyday well-being of the remaining people in this area, so I don't want to ignore that, but obviously going to see your cool alchemist husband and doing some examinations on the samples we took is vitally important.
Yeah, I might be a little bit biased, but I'm a lot biased towards going to an alchemy lab and seeing some impossible children.
Okay, so Harlock has voted for the obvious Harlock option.
I think the more we learn about these creatures and where they came from, the better we'll be able to kill them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is true, and besides, Harlock, your arm is still very meaty. The wrong one, actually. So I think that is another thing that we could look into. But I also understand the importance of speaking with the merchantry simply because, every day we leave them alone, especially with this new information. Oh boy, so.
Yeah, well, and it seems like there's kind of a lot to go through, and just looking at it briefly as I did, I can't tell which of it is most important, what we need to focus on. Maybe we could have somebody look over it for us, take notes, highlight the good bits.
Wouldn't your friend the silverfish know about that?
Yes, actually, I think that Silverfish would be fantastic at that, but there remains the problem of actually getting it to them.
Inian puts up a hand. Do you want me to run it over there?
Oh, would you? I mean, I can't. Here's the problem with that. I also feel like your magical expertise would be invaluable while we're investigating the samples that we're taking to Mercy's husband.
She blows a raspberry. Alchemy, schmalchemy?
How dare you?
Yep, you got the fake word right.
It's my life's work.
I decided to focus
reducing it to a schmalchemy.
Yes, no, I stopped myself because my danger sense immediately kicked off. She's just looking over at Harlock. I focused on alchemy plenty, and I do know quite a bit about it, but at the same time, if you're all going there with Harlock there, it seems like overkill.
I guess that's a good point. And you're okay with bringing this to the Silverfish and maybe helping out with boring bureaucracy stuff?
Her lip curls. She looks.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can get it to the Silverfish and make sure that they go about it in the right way. I guess it's just.
Thank you.
Harlock is a specialist in the field. I'm more a generalist. So. In this case, she's probably the only one you need, and even though I'm a generalist, I'm still a generalist that can sit down and file through some paperwork. I'm the frog wizard. I can do whatever I want.
That's true. Still, I don't think you should go alone, so take this. And she pulls homunculus out of the bag.
What?
Oh.
What? No. What? Why? Oh, yeah, little guy here can do a lot of the paperwork for me, can't you? She says, shaking the jar.
Is he a good traveling companion? Oh.
I would also like it if you had. I'm not doubting your capabilities. It's just, if the bell rings again and by chance you're caught off guard, I'd like you to have a little assistance. And Mercy puts two fingers in her mouth and does the very loud whistle to call over a few soldiers.
Yeah, a few soldiers rush up and around Inian almost immediately.
And homunculus can talk in my brain, so just let us know.
What?
Well disciplined. Wait, homunculus can what?
Can talk in my brain.
That's what I thought you said. Okay.
Does it have a distance limit, or Gideon looks down?
I don't know. We've never been apart. I'm just interested to see your dynamic.
Oh,
Okay, that sounds nice.
Can you talk back in your brain?
Can I talk in your brain?
can I talk in your brain?
Have you tried?
Now I am.
I'm not hearing anything.
Harlock, can you? Oh no, that's my mouth.
Nope, you're speaking with your face.
Okay, I've been trying to say alchemy stinks big time in your brain, but as I haven't been punched in the face, obviously it's not working.
She looks at you with that
Damn.
expression. Okay, well, I guess we'll set about it then. Good luck to you guys. I'll tell the little guy to report back if anything comes up.
Sounds good. I'll miss you, Homunculus. My little goober booger.
I thought you were going to say you were going to miss me.
I always miss you, but
And
we
Ian,
write
I'm
letters.
gonna miss you.
I would write if you would give me the paper.
Not after last time.
What?
Inian waves goodbye with her little contingent, and they all
Good luck.
They all exit.
Bye, Inian.
Yeah, well, I hope. Bye. I hope that that's the bargaining chip that they really need for this. It seemed like it might be really useful as that. But I guess it's time to get into alchemy mode, huh?
I'm always in alchemy mode.
You say.
Well, the rest of us.
You Harlock, you scan the camp. You have a big angel carcass chilling in the corner. Are you taking that with?
Oh yes, my corpse. Let's take it.
Oh, we should take the spear too, right?
Yes, of course.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
We should take all of our things that are made of strange, non-biogenic meat.
Yeah, that stuff.
We actually have a lot to bring. And don't worry, I will be able to pull the cart. That's easy
I bet
peasy
you
for me.
can.
But wait, then who's gonna hold the spear?
Do you want to, Gregor?
Well, it's probably safe. Gregor
wait.
takes out his glaive and,
Okay, if
and
you're not
pokes at the
comfortable
spear.
with it, that's...
Does anything dangerous happen?
You poke at the spear. Nothing dangerous happens.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't react to danger.
Well, but it might react to me. Marcus, just kind of grabs it with a hand and leaves it there for a second. Anything happen?
Nothing happens. It just sits.
Okay, I think we're fine.
Okay.
All right. Well, all the same, just be cautious with it. And besides, you are a polearm expert. I trust you with it.
Whoa, this thing is heavy.
It is way oversized for you, too, but you still look pretty
A
cool.
bunch of people sort of clear the way around you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely, dear. Mercy keeps ducking.
Yeah, maybe carry it parallel with the ground instead of straight up. Just a thought.
Who's the polearm expert here?
Okay, yeah, point taken.
Gregor carries it along the ground.
You prepare yourself with your polearm and your cart, and you get ready to go see Mercy's husband. You start to wander the countrysides, just taking these long sloping paths up so that your cart doesn't get stuck. You gotta cross a lot of hills. Apparently, Mercedes' husband lives in a relatively secluded area of Tannhauser. Marcus, you've never been here before.
Oh.
This is a part of the countryside that's well away from the nobility, and it's mostly reserved for wineries, secluded homes. It's very rural.
I think I've always kind of wanted to take a day trip out here, but honestly, who's been to every nook and cranny of their country? Probably nobody.
Yes.
I've been to lots of them.
You come in and you're following this path, and you start to notice signs of carnage, actually.
Ooh.
Spears stuck in the ground that actually match the quality of the spear that you have. They're angelic in nature. And far smaller, though, is what I should point out. These appear to be basic sort of throwing spears. And they're lining this pathway, and as you go and go and go, you almost a morbid curiosity overtakes you. What were they fighting? Are there people alive? Can we help? And You make it in, and you follow this road to almost a clearing where it opens up. The signs of carnage end, and you see it all stop at a point, as if there was some great scuffle here. And Marcus, you take a look at the ground, and you see signs of magic. Just sort of like almost the slight corruption of reality that comes with slinging big and dangerous spells almost end here. And at the end of this path, you finally come to it. You see this figure looming in the distance, and Marcus, your heart stops for a second.
So I can recognize that big magic took place here?
Big magic took place here, and you see this figure in the distance, and your heart jumps into your throat. You think
Everybody,
you recognize that look.
Just get ready. I don't know who this is, but this could be big.
You? Marcus, you think you recognize who this is as you approach?
I do?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You take another step forward, those graceful arcing horns.
We don't want any trouble.
That hair, Marcus. You're pretty sure you recognize your father.
Dad?